welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm standing out in my backyard, as you can see behind me. And what I'm going to be working on is this back patio area. Let me turn around so I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to be working on my back patio space. I have some of my plants out here, but this spot over here and this whole. So what I'm planning to do in this video is show you how I make over my back covered patio right here. And I've kind of cleared it off. I've blown all the leaves, cleaned up all the leaves, and just have some of my bigger plants over here. And I kind of want to wash off my whole deck. Like, you can kind of give you a little tour of the backyard, my bird of paradise, my guava, my palm trees over there, my dog's laying out, and then all my hibiscus. There's another one of my pups in the grass. Yeah, so this is my backyard. I'll give you a little look of the whole thing. And then my banana trees. They actually got really damaged by the winter weather that we had. We did get a little bit of frost, so that's why you see them looking so dead, but they're coming back, and I had to cut down some of them because they just were so damaged by the winter weather. But yeah, so this is what we're working with. And my plan today is really just to work on refreshing this back patio, some patio furniture, some new plants. I do have to hang my little hammock chair. So if you see that little thing hanging right there, I normally have a hammock chair sitting there, or hanging, I should say. But I did throw it in the wash. It was just so dirty. So we'll see if we can get that hung back up and just, like I said, kind of organize this area right here. And so the first thing that I'm going to do to get started, since I mentioned I already blew off all the leaves and cleaned up the leaf mess, I just want to wash off all my pavers so I have a nice clean surface before I start laying out my rug and all my patio furniture, just so the yard looks really nice when it's all done.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease. Heartbeats sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free. Hands collide like waves on the shore. Every touch leaves.
So now that I've finished washing off my entire patio and it's fairly dry, I'm going to get started laying out my new rug. So I did order this from Target. They apparently didn't have this type in stores, so I had to order it online. It was called Desert something. I can't remember quite the name of it, but I believe I got a 5x7 because that should fill in this whole little area that I'm going to make my seating area. And as usual, Coco decided she wanted to pay me a visit and see what I was up to. The dogs are always so obsessed. Anytime I lay down a rug, they have to lay on it. Let me know in the comments if your dogs do this too. And this rug would not stay down. I guess I'm not really surprised because it's probably been rolled like that for a very long time. But I'm just trying to find, like, put the chairs down or something just to kind of hold it spread out so that it doesn't roll back up. So then next, I'm bringing out the patio chairs and getting the little black cushions on them. And as you can see, struggling to keep the rug down. That's about the best I'm gonna do at this point. I knew it was probably gonna take a couple of days for it just to kind of flatten out, which it actually did. And then these little cushion covers I got from Target, or not Target, sorry. These are from Amazon. I got those a couple of years ago. And then I'm just adding in my table and getting the tag off of it. And then I'm going in with an orchid. That's actually a fake one that I got from Home Goods. I think I got it last year. I just figured I'd put that one there. I was going to go pick up a real orchid, but I felt this one would work well enough since it's on a covered patio. It shouldn't fade too badly. And then I picked up this palm tree when I went and grabbed some new plants from Home Depot the other day. And I'm just going to pot it in this concrete planter. So these planters, you guys are going to see me struggle to carry them across the patio. They may look like they're light, but they're actually fairly heavy. They are a concrete planter. And then by the time you add all of that soil in, it ends up being just so heavy. So you'll see as I struggle to put it in the back corner and try not to hurt my back moving it across the yard. So I felt like I needed some kind of a plant kind of behind the two chairs, but I didn't want anything too bulky. I wanted something very upright. So I feel like this palm really filled in that area nicely.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease. Heartbeats sink into this melody.
I feel like once I got the palm tree in that back corner, the patio really started to come together. And then I added this large monstera plant that I had bought at IKEA. The pot is also from IKEA. And then those lanterns I had previously, those I bought probably back in like 2020 from Target. So they were older lanterns. And then this is a lantern I got a long time ago as well. And then I'm adding in this little table that I got from Home Goods with another plant on it. You can never have too many plants, I feel like, with an outdoor space. And then I'm going to work on hanging up my little hammock chair. I got this a few years back from Aldi. I feel like they come out with these hammock chairs every spring. They were such a good deal. It was like $20 or $25, at least in the US. I don't know if they have these in other countries at the Aldi's there, but yeah, I'm able to find these every spring. And mine was so dirty, I absolutely had to take it down. And I will say that it washed fairly well. I mean, it didn't get completely clean, but it looks so much better than it did before. And I didn't want to sit in it before because there was just like dust and debris that would blow. And yeah, it was just kind of a mess. So you see me moving that other plant out. That one's going to go on the front porch. And what I did here was I'm trying to decide how I want to arrange these plants. Because I kind of want to do like a little grouping of 3, but I was trying to figure out how far out to put them because I don't want them to crowd the hammock, but I also kind of want a nice planting arrangement there. So the larger pot, I have 2 bird of paradise plants, and then I have I forget what it's called, but it's the variegated split leaf philodendron. I think it's the Thai constellation is what it was called, or something, or albo, something like that. And then I have a little monstera in the smaller pot. And I wanted to add a little bit of color because this is all leafy greens over here. So I did go in with some little tropical plants. These are diplodenias in a pink color. So now I'm kind of finished with planting. And in a minute, I'll show you guys the kind of final reveal. I decided to show you guys what it looked like at night because I feel like then you get to see the candlelight and the little lanterns. So this is the backyard area over my fire pit with all my cafe lights lit. And then my little group of plantings there and my hammock chair. And then I'll let you see the main sitting area. And that's really going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to my channel as I will be putting out some more refresh videos, like a spring refresh for around the house. Also going to do a front yard refresh fairly soon. So if you're interested in planting, gardening, things like that, please stay tuned for that. And that's going to do it for today. See you guys in the next one.